a pork shoulder roast. It was marked down from $6.76 to $4.74, and it weighs almost 4 pounds. So that's just a little over $1 a pound. A lot of people don't like it because it has this huge bone in it here, but it's actually a very good cut of meat. And especially this muscle right here, it's very well marbled, and it makes great pork steaks. The rest of it I'm going to use to make pozole, which is a Mexican soup made with hominy, and it's a very popular soup in Mexico. So let's get to work on this now. I'm going to separate out this section here. You see how well marbled it is? Now this piece here, I'm going to slice it to make pork steaks. And that'll be one meal. Actually, I can make 2 meals out of this. These see those nice pork steaks? That'll be 4 of them. I'm going to save 2 of them for dinner tonight and freeze 2 of them. Now this piece here, I'm going to separate the meat from the bone. Just go along the edge of the bone like that, and follow the line, the fat lines in it there, to separate it into separate pieces. And for pozole, I want big pieces. And then along the other side of the bone, and follow this line there. And chunk this one up. Get a bigger and better knife here than that boning knife. And finally this other muscle here. Okay, I've got a pan with some butter here. Throw the bone in there. Turn it over to get it under the most. And the chunks of meat. This is going to make the stock for the pozole. And for seasoning in it, I throw in a couple celery stalks, tops of some carrots, end of an onion, 2 or 3 bay leaves. Some people don't like these. If you don't like them, leave them out. And a good sized spoon of garlic. Garlic goes in everything except, I guess, chocolate pie. Now that's going to simmer slowly for an hour or two to make the stock. Put a lid on it. Okay, this is simmered for about an hour and a half or 2 hours. The meat's tender. I've picked out the bone and the carrot ends and the celery and the onion and bay leaves and stuff like that. And now it's time to put in the vegetables. I have chopped onion, chopped cabbage, carrots, red and green pepper, and it's everybody into the pool. And some seasoning. At this point I want to put in about a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon of chili powder. Now that won't be nearly the amount of chili powder that you'd put in chili. It just wants the flavor in there. And another southwestern spice that's very good is cumin. It's actually ground coriander seed, and you about a spoon of that. It gives an interesting smoky flavor to it. Okay, that's going to cook about half an hour or something like that to cook those vegetables. Okay, it's simmered. The vegetables in it are done. Now it's time for the pozole. Pozole is the Spanish word for hominy. Hominy is made from mature corn. You can't eat it. The husk is too hard and everything normally, so what they do, they soak it and it swells up, and then they treat it with lye water to make the husk turn loose, and they flush it away. Now this needs to be drained and rinsed because it will have a little residual taste of the lye water on it if you don't. Okay, this is two small cans, or you can use one large one. It's rinsed and it goes in there. And this is a can of diced chilies. Ortega is a well-known brand, but I like Hatch brand. These are mild, so they aren't going to be too hot. And since all of that's cooked and everything, about all it has to do is warm. And this puppy will be ready to go on the table. I've checked it for salt and it's okay on that. Okay, it's done. Time to put it in the bowls. Those big pieces of pork there. And the garnish for it, the ideal is green onions and diced avocado. And we'll eat it with some corn tortilla chips. There it is, ready to go to the table. And there you go, Pozole.